Welcome everybody, nice that you're watching again. I got a lot of requests for an active, flowy practice because since we might not feel so free, it's nice to at least find freedom within our bodies, and maybe because through moving off the body we might free our minds a little bit as well. So let's do that. Practice to free our bodies and free our minds. So come to your comfortable seat. Any seat will do. Closing your eyes. And take a moment first to feel the floor underneath your body. To root your sitting bones down. Especially when we start to get really active. First, secure your ground. Meet your ground. Meet your ground that always carries you, wherever you are, whatever you do. And then from that secure base, you start to meet the space around you. So as you breathe in, you allow the body to expand, and you make space for you in this moment, meeting the space around you, because in that space around you, you can move, you can be free. It's your playground to play around and meet yourself. And then start to meet your breath. Start to feel that as you breathe in, the body opens and expands. And as you breathe out, you ground down. And now also start to feel that when you breathe in, the breath first meets your belly. Then it flows into the full rib cage, front and side and even the back. And very last, it lifts up into the chest. And breathing out, let the air go out any way it naturally goes. And again, you breathe into the belly, into the rib cage, all the way up to the collarbones, and breathing out. And now start to involve the back as well. Let's meet the back, breathing into the lower back, into the back ribs, and all the way up in between the shoulder blades. So start to feel this wave of the breath filling you all the way up, going from down, wave-like, lifting the entire body up, opening it, making it spacious. Now the next time you breathe out, you draw your lower belly actively in and up. And you breathe in now behind your belly muscles into the full 3D rib cage and all the way up to the collarbones. And breathing out, draw the lower belly actively in and up, and feel that even though the belly is busy, you can still breathe behind it. You can breathe into the full rib cage and all the way up in between the shoulder blades and the collarbones. And breathing out. So start to feel that activating the belly and breathing spaciously can happen at the same time. There's enough space, even though the belly is active. Start to feel the connection here. Now let's make our movement bigger. As you breathe in, you can open up your eyes. You lift up the chest. You open up. And as you breathe out, draw the lower belly in and up, folding forwards. And again, breathing in, lower back, rib cage, opening the chest. And breathing out, draw the lower belly in and up, folding forwards. Let the breath lift you here, as if you're a balloon that gets some air. You're lifted and opened by the breath. And it's the strength of the out breath that folds you back together. One more time, breathing in, meeting your spine, massaging your spine, waking up your spine, and breathing out. Next breath in, lifting both arms all the way up. And on the out breath, let's float into our boat, leaning back, allowing the legs to come up because you lean back. So dividing your weight here. Keep lifting the sternum and the shoulder blades into the back. Nice. And just meet the center, meet your core for a moment. You can move, you can be still, whatever speaks to you. It's all good. Whatever is your way, it's your yoga. But while you do this, start to notice that even though the belly is kind of busy here, you can still breathe. Use this moment to practice breathing. You can use the full rib cage, the front and the sides. You can breathe in between the shoulder blades. So start to notice all the space that there is for your breath, even though the belly is busy. Now let's bring the right leg in front, crossing the legs again. Breathing in, lifting up your arms. And this time you bring the left hand onto the ground, stepping the right foot out. Press down, breathe out, and on the in-breath, you lift up, meeting your hips, shoulder blades into the back. And breathing out, coming down again. You don't have to go so far. It's just about meeting your body, freeing your body, exploring where you can go. Opening up and breathing out. And think about that wave of the breath. It's still happening from down all the way up, making space. And now breathing out, coming back, and you swing the front leg back and you glue the knee against your foot. Breathing in, both arms up. And breathing out, same hand, left hand onto the ground. Press it down and breathe in a little bit deeper into the hips, opening the collarbones. And breathing out. And again, breathing in, think about that wave. Opening up, keep the shoulder blades into the back so the chest can lift. And breathing out. Last time, breathing in. And breathing out, and then you swing the legs all the way forwards and you take a deep breath in, lifting the sternum, and breathing out, leaning back, finding your boat. And then it's the left leg in front, breathing in, lifting up both arms high, and breathing out, right hand onto the ground now. Breathe in to step the foot forwards, press the floor away, explore this side of the body. And breathing out, and while you do this, you also work on strength because you press down actively. Shoulder blades into the back, press to lift, and breathing out. And again, let go how it looks like or where you have to go. You just feel, let your body guide you. Wherever there is space, you go. And breathing out, swing the front leg back, knee against the foot, lifting both arms up. And same hand onto the ground, right hand, press it down. And again, maybe with your eyes closed so you can actually feel where your body can go. And breathing out. This is all about finding freedom in your body. Move as if nobody is watching. Just let your body go. And breathing out. That's actually a good thing about online yoga. Nobody's watching. You can just go, move, be free. And breathing out. Nice. Now you swing both legs back to the front. Take a deep breath in, lifting the sternum. And for the last time, finding your boat. Now your core is probably pretty active, pretty awake. That's good because we need it. Placing the feet onto the floor, swinging the legs back and coming onto your hands and your knees. Spreading out your hands nice and wide, wrists under the shoulders and knees under the hips. Now from here you curl the toes under, you press into the floor really, really strong, lifting the knees up. And from here, in your own way, moving front, side, back, waking up the little muscles everywhere in the body, finding your downwards facing dog. Finding freedom in your body, maybe meeting parts that are not so free. That's the idea, right? We're meeting them, we're becoming aware of them. We don't want to fix them, we just want to notice them and play with them and move them. Nice. From here, whenever you feel ready, you can start to walk your feet towards your hands, step by step. Bending your legs deeply and draw the lower belly in, rounding up the spine. Breathing in, lifting up the arms, opening the chest. And breathing out, diving forwards. All the way. And if it's the beginning of the practice, you can always bend your legs in the beginning. You don't have to stretch them all the way, straight away. Breathing in, half lift. And breathing out, downwards facing dog. And you take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And you breathe in, you find your plank for a moment. And breathing out, staying here. Now breathe in, coming all the way forwards. And breathing out, bring your heels back. And let's do that one more time. If it's too much, you place your knees onto the ground for a moment. That's perfectly fine. Let's do it for the last time, breathing in. And then you bend the legs just above the floor, back into your downwards facing dog. And then you take a deep breath in and you lift the right leg. Now keep the hips parallel, dropping the left heel towards the floor. Now keeping the hips parallel, you can check that by looking under yourself and checking if your toes are pointing straight down. So the right hip is in line. Now breathe out, you draw the belly in and you step the leg forwards. Breathe in to reach the crown of the head forwards and breathe out, press the floor away, draw the belly in and bring the chin to the chest. Breathing in, lengthen again, opening the hips and breathing out, super strong legs, draw the belly in, so strong legs, strong center. And breathing in, lengthen. Last time, breathing out, super strong legs, draw the belly in, chin to the chest. And breathing in, now plant your hands strong onto the ground. And breathe out, swing the leg forwards and lift it up, keep the hips parallel. Now breathe out, knee to the chest, draw the belly in, claw the fingertips. And breathing in, lifting it back up. Breathing out, right knee to the right elbow now, draw the belly in. And breathing in, press the leg back up again. Breathing out, reach to the left elbow, opposite elbow. And breathing in, lifting the leg up. And this time you can actually go for it. You can open your hip, you can explore. Imagine how you want to bring the back big toe towards the ceiling. And then breathe out, you swing the leg forwards and the other leg follows, you come into your half lift. Breathe out, drop the upper body forwards. You can always bend your legs if you want to. Bending the legs deeply. Lifting up into your Utkatasana. Breathing out, palms of the hands down, finding your pose. And breathing in, floating the arms up, finding your breath again. And out. So the waves of the breath, they always continue. Breathing in from down, all the way up, even though the belly is strong, right? And out. Let's go for the other side. Breathing in. And breathing out, folding forwards wherever you go. Breathing in, lifting up. And downwards facing dog. Taking a deep breath in. And a nice and long breath out. Lifting up the left leg now. And breathe out, stepping it forwards. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine. And breathe out, draw the belly in, press the feet down. Your legs are really strong here. And breathing in, drop the hips, lengthen through the spine. And again, breathing out, draw the belly in, super strong legs. And breathing in, opening the right hip here, right? So the heel back and the crown forwards. Last time, breathing out, press the floor away, super strong. And breathing in, planting the hands down. And on the out breath, swing the leg forwards, through, lifting it up. Keeping the hip parallel again at first, because first we want to cultivate some strength. Before you stretch, you want to strengthen. And then breathing out, knee into the chest, draw the belly in, press the hands down. And breathe in, lifting up the leg again. Opposite arm, bringing the knee towards the right elbow, draw the belly in. And breathing in, lifting it up. Breathing out, knee towards the left elbow. And breathing in, and this time, again, play around, open your hip. Allow the big toe to go wherever it likes to be. Exploring, opening, making space. And breathing out, swing the leg forwards and the other leg follows. You come into your half lift. And breathing out, folding forwards. Breathing in, flying back up, press the floor away. And breathing out, hands together. Breathing in, lifting up the arms. And breathing out, diving forwards. Breathing in, coming into your half lift. And breathing out, downwards facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a nice and long breath out. Coming into your high plank. Let's prepare a little bit for vinyasa. We try one later. But first, baby bend your elbows, but 1 centimeter, not more. Just bend your elbows and then press the floor away again. If it's too much, you can do it on the knees as well. Whatever you like. Bending a little bit and then press the floor away. Practice keeping your plank. That's the most important point here. Then back into your downwards facing dog. Now let's breathe in, lifting the right leg up and swing it towards the right thumb. This time you breathe in into your high lunge. On the out breath, coming forwards, making a long extended upper body. And on the in-breath, press the floor away, lifting back up. And again, breathing out, coming forwards, long extended body, super strong back here. And breathing in, press the floor away. Only one more time, breathing out, and now we're actually already there, guys. You press the floor away, you breathe in, and you fly into your balance, warrior 3. Breathing out, make a little ball of yourself. And breathing in, press the floor away, and open. And again, breathing out, little ball of yourself, rounding all the way in. And breathing in, press the floor away, and open. Last time, breathing out, little ball of yourself. Breathing in, press the floor away, open, fly into your position. Now from here, you bend the standing leg, place the back leg onto the ground and the left hand onto the ground. Right arm up, breathing in, and on the out breath, arm goes back and down. Pressing to the floor, breathing in, opening the chest, and breathing out. One more time, really use the space above you. And breathing out, both hands onto the ground, swing the front leg all the way back, lifting up the hip. You can let the leg go wherever it likes to go. And then breathe out, back into your downwards facing dog. And you take a deep breath in. And a nice and long breath out. Now it's up to you. You can stay here, you can take a child's pose. But if you want to do a vinyasa, do your thing. If you're new to vinyasas, then you can follow me. We'll do it together. We'll build it up slowly. You can do it either from your high plank or from the knees. On the out breath, you bend through the elbows, but you hug your rib cage with the upper arms. So bring the elbows towards each other. Remain a plank with the upper body and the legs. Using the in-breath to find your cobra. Press the floor away with legs, they're strong. And breathing out, you come down. Breathing in, press the floor away. And breathing out, curl the toes under, swinging back into your downwards facing dog. One breath in. And a nice and long breath out. Now let's lift up the left leg. And breathe out, swing towards the left thumb. Right heel to the back of the room. And on the in-breath, press the floor away, lifting up. Breathing out, coming forwards. Make a nice and long extended body. Breathing in, press the floor away, lift and lengthen. And again, breathing out, coming forwards, long spine. Breathing in, press the floor away, lift and open. Last time, breathing out, and again, you're already there. Just breathe in, press the left foot down in order to lift up, finding your balance. On the out breath, make a little ball of yourself. Breathing in, extend everything, arms to the side, open up. And breathing out, draw the belly in, folding together. Breathing in, broaden your back, open up as if you press your back against a ceiling above you. Last time, breathing out. And breathing in, making space, length into the body. Now bending the standing leg, back leg onto the floor, right hand onto the floor, and the left arm up, opening. Breathing out, bringing your arm back and down. Breathing in, bringing it forwards and up. And breathing out. Last breath in to open the chest. Use the space around your body. Both hands onto the ground. Swing the leg back. And again, you can let that leg be free. As if with your big toe you want to touch the ceiling. And this time you swing the leg all the way forwards and the other leg follows. You come into your half lift. Breathing out, folding the body forwards. Breathing in to fly back up, follow the crown of your head. And breathing out, hands together. And let's continue. Breathing in, lifting up the arms. And breathing out, diving forwards. Breathing in, coming into your half lift. And breathing out, stepping into your downwards facing dog. And again, it's up to you. You can stay in your down dog. You can do a child's pose or any kind of vinyasa. You can do what we just did. Or you can do a full one. Using the in-breath to find your plank. The out-breath to hoover down. The in-breath to roll up into your upwards facing dog and use the floor to press it away. Draw the belly in, back into your downwards facing dog. Deep breath in and a relaxed breath out. Breathing in, lifting up the right leg and breathe out, step it towards the right thumb. This time turn the left foot out around 45 degrees, coming up into your warrior one. Now take a moment to breathe out, ground your feet down, let your hands come down, and on the in-breath, you press the floor away, back little toe, roots down, inner arch lifts, lengthen and open, and breathing out, keep the back little toe rooted down as you bend the front leg. Let's do it one more time. Anchoring down your back leg, breathing in, and breathing out. And then on the in-breath, you press the floor away, and you open into your warrior two now. Take a deep breath in, and a nice and long breath out. Now let's breathe in reverse. And let's breathe out, come forwards. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in reverse. And breathing out. Now let's go to the other side. Breathing in, reach the arm overhead. Breathe out, now draw the lower belly in and up. And through the center line, you reach back up. And breathing out, warrior two. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in, reach the arm overhead. And breathe out, draw the belly in, folding forwards. Breathing in, roll up to the center line. And breathing out, warrior two. Now we're ready for our Trikonasana. Breathing in, stretch the front leg. Reverse, lifting up the thigh muscles of the front leg. And breathing out, coming forwards, both hips to the back of the room. Placing the hand either on your shin, on a block if you have one, or books, or on the floor, whatever is there for you. And on the in-breath, reach the left fingertips up towards the sky. Staying here just for a few moments. Keeping both sides of your rib cage nice and long. Shoulders away from your ears. And whenever you come across an out breath, you look down, you press into the floor, especially the back leg, you press into the floor. And breathing out, bending the front leg. Now you have a choice. Either forearm onto the upper leg, back arm overhead. But if you have the space, if you want to go for it, you can bring the hand on the inside of the foot, either on the ground or on books or on blocks. And then you reach the left arm all the way overhead. And you take one more breath in. And on the out breath, wherever you are, you start to bring both hands to the ground now. You lift the back heel up. And on the out breath, back into your downwards facing dog. And you take a deep breath in. And a nice and long breath out. Your choice, staying here, take a child's pose. Do any kind of vinyasa, it doesn't matter. Whatever gives you freedom today, whatever makes you feel connected to yourself. So do what fits. Always listen to yourself, to your body, not so much your mind. Your mind wants to do more or less, but your body always tells you the truth, so start to listen to the body. Whenever you're ready, left leg, lifting it up. Breathing out, swinging towards the left thumb. Turning the right foot out around 45 degrees. Lifting up, warrior one. Breathing out, first grounding down, securing your base. Feel the floor underneath your feet. Now breathe in, stretch the front leg. Back little toe, roots down. Inner arch lifts. And as you breathe out, you keep the back little toe rooting down. And you keep the back inner arch lifting. One more time, breathing in. Activating the back leg, even though you don't see it, it is there for sure, helping you. Last breath in. And this time you open into your warrior two. Finding your pose. Reverse your warrior, breathing in. And breathing out. And again, breathing in reverse. And out. And now we go the other way around. Right arm breathing in, lengthen through the spine. And breathe out, draw the lower belly in and up, folding forward. Breathing in, roll up to the center line. And breathing out, warrior two. Let's do it again. Breathing in, lengthen and reach. Breathing out, draw the belly in and up. Breathing in, fold up to the center line. And breathing out. Now we're ready for our Trikonasana pose. Breathing in, stretch the front leg. Reverse, make space. And you keep length in both sides of the ribcage as you come forwards. Hand either on your shin, on the ground, wherever you have space. And breathing in, reaching now the right arm up towards the sky. Staying here for a few breaths. Keep pressing your feet very strong into the floor. And you can even draw your legs towards each other to make sure they're strong. On your out breath, looking down, press the floor away, especially with the back leg. Lifting back up. And breathing out back into your warrior two. Option, either forearm on the upper leg, back arm overhead. Only if you have the space, only if you can still breathe, you place the hand onto the ground and the back arm all the way overhead. It's an option. You take one more breath in to reach and breathe out wherever you are. Bring both hands towards the floor. Lift the back heel up on the in-breath. And on the out breath, downwards facing dog, taking a deep breath in. And a nice and long breath out. And then whenever you feel ready, you can place the knees onto the ground, finding a child's pose. Any version, arms next to you, arms in front of you, head on your hands, whatever is available for you. Allow the waves of the breath to slowly surrender and relax and soften. And whenever you feel ready, you can round up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, interlacing fingers, stretching out the body nice and long, and breathing out, arms next to you. Now let's swing the legs forwards, and you come to sit, and it is the right leg that you lift up and you place it over the other one. The opposite arm, so the left arm, swings around and the right arm goes behind. You breathe into, lengthen through the spine, and on the out breath, slowly twisting over your right shoulder. If you have the space, you can tuck this lower leg in, but only if both sitting bones are really glued to the floor and the spine is straight in between. If you have that space, go for it. Really use this pose to get into your hips. So really drop the right hip down into the ground while you hug that right knee towards your armpit. And you twist wherever it feels okay, wherever you can breathe, wherever there is space and freedom. On your next in-breath, you come back to the center. And then you place both feet onto the ground and you take a deep breath in. And on the out breath, you start to lean back. Open the chest, open the ribcage, shoulder blade, carry your back. And by this time, if you're tired, you hold onto your legs. If you actually feel like energized, maybe you can stretch one leg, maybe the other one as well. Maybe lift up your arms. Any pose, any version that works for you right now. Bending the legs, placing them back onto the floor, stretching the legs out. Other side, so left leg is now over the right leg. You'll lift up the left leg. And it's the right arm that goes around the left leg. Left hand behind. Breathing in, lengthen through the spine. And breathing out, slowly twisting. And again, if you have the space, if it feels okay, You can hug that lower leg in. Only if your sitting bones are both rooted down onto the ground. And again, as you breathe out, you can really imagine how you drop that left hip down. And as you breathe in, you can hug that knee, front knee, towards the armpit. Using the in-breath to lengthen through the spine and the out-breath to explore your twist. And again, go to that place where you can still breathe. If you go too far, actually in any pose, you find that you actually close the body again. The body closes again. You cannot breathe. That's not where you want to be. It's too far. You also don't want to be lazy, right? You want to be in that space just in between. Not too far, not too little. You want to find the perfect middle. That's the place where the body can breathe, where the body feels free, where you're exploring, where you're very interested in your edges. But just before you go too far, that's where freedom is. And this is only practicing for that perfect spot, right, in yoga. So we can find it in life as well. Not too far, not too little. Perfect middle. And whenever you feel ready, you can come back to the center. Placing both feet onto the ground, take a deep breath in. And on the out breath, just float into your boat, any version, maybe all the way, maybe holding onto your legs, it doesn't matter. Wherever you feel free, wherever you can breathe, wherever your body says, yeah, that's where you want to be. Then place the feet onto the ground, opening the knees now, and take a nice forward fold. And there's space in between the heels and the sitting bones. It's a spacious butterfly. You take a deep breath in. And on the out breath, you allow the body to fold wherever it goes. And let's add a little pranayama here. Start your attention at the base of the spine. As you breathe in, you imagine how the breath floats through your spine, through each vertebrae, all the way towards the crown of the head. And on the out breath, imagine how you make the circle continue from the crown of the head. The upper body just falls forwards as if a blanket of relaxation comes over it. Breathing in from the base of the spine all the way towards the crown of the head, lengthening, making space, opening. And breathing out, dropping the head, neck and shoulders down, relaxing, bringing the attention back to the base of the spine. And you keep on breathing like this in circles. And then slowly round back up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, really building your spine with care, placing the feet onto the ground. Rolling yourself all the way down now, hugging your knees into the chest. And actually same pose, but in a different way. Soles of the feet together again, this time dropping the heels towards the sitting bones. And now the purpose is to relax your back completely. Let it melt broadly towards the floor. Relaxing hips, shoulder blades and face. Relax your jaw as well as your hips. And then from here you can let go and you can stretch your legs out onto the ground a little bit away from each other. Arms a little bit away from the body, and you can take a deep breath in. And sigh the breath out. And you can do that 2 more times for yourself. Last time. And then you allow every single muscle in your body to melt, to let go. Allow your bones to drop. And even your skin starts to soften. From this moment on, there's nothing you need to do. You allow every single cell in your body to relax now. And you can stay here as long as you like. And I advise you to stay whenever you're ready. Thanks for watching.